Geeks at the Nerd Table back at you with another Peacemaker review. It is season finale time, unfortunately. But I am the lovely host of this podcast, Kev, aka Spire Kev here. I am not by myself. Mike Barry.
Hello there.
And Frankie.
What's up, Spider Kev? We're finally at the end.
We're going to get into it. But
Yeah.
first off, I will say, Jose could not come. He could not be here. He is on vacation. He's having a good old time, wherever the hell he is.
Probably Jose has a bit of a PSA and an apology.
He has an apology.
His theory, and although it kind of was touched on, but
we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get it. But he is sorry that his theory was not right. But this is our full spoiler talk for Peacemaker Season 2 finale. If you have not watched it yet, shame on you. That's your fault. So,
yeah. At this point, come on.
At this point, shame on you. So, before we start, what did you guys overall think of the finale?
It felt anticlimactic because I had built up a projection in my head of what it was going to be. But I heard a very interesting theory, and that theory is that episode 7 was the finale and episode 8 was more of the epilogue. And I think that kind of puts it in the context.
That does make sense.
That totally works. The episode definitely felt more like an epilogue. To me, it felt like 7 was definitely that finale, and 8 was meant to tie up loose ends.
Mm-hmm.
But as many loose ends as they tied up, they created. So
yes,
I feel like, to me, I feel like 7 is the perfect finale. However, you can't jump from that in 7 to the next season. So this was that bridge to get us primed for another season, or better yet, to not prime for another season, but to prime for the rest of the DCU.
Yeah, true.
Okay. This was underwhelming as hell. I'm literally just like this the whole time. Just waiting for something. I don't know. Maybe it's because every episode they just hit you with that right hook with something at the end of an episode. I mean, they kind of did at the end of this episode. But, this was just like... Because we heard from James Gunn say that episode 8... He keeps talking about episode 8. What happens in episode 8 that makes you cry? I feel like it was probably towards that end when they all were in the hotel room talking to Chris. But he kept teasing this surprise, and I guess at the end of the day, Lex Luthor was the biggest surprise. And that was that last episode or was that 2 episodes ago?
No, that was
2
or
6, isn't it?
Yeah, so 2 episodes ago. So you say you tease a big reveal 2 episodes for the season finale. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't. I feel like James Gunn's media presence on this show was a little confusing because he kept on saying there's a point in this show that makes him cry every time he's seen it. And I'm confused of whether that was in episode 6 or episode 7. And then he kept on saying there's 2 big reveals. And the one big reveal definitely is in episode 6, and that's Lex.
Yeah.
And the second big reveal, I swore he kept on saying is in episode 8, but I don't feel like it's in episode 8. How do you think about it, Mike?
I think it was the reveals, from what I understand, is it didn't happen quite the way James Gunn intended it to. There might have been some that didn't quite pan through. It was said that he was really trying to get Deadpool on there, from what I understand.
Yes, I kept hearing that.
And it
How
just
the fuck did that
wasn't
work?
because fucking James Gunn. Who the fuck knows?
Okay,
Because
alright.
he's
That
Marvel
totally would
Jesus.
have been them opening a door and Deadpool's sitting there like on a chair, you know, like
Yeah, or like a
in
bearskin
the
like,
rug.
bathroom. In the
yeah,
bathroom
like
or
in the
something.
bathroom or like with that like red porn star like
The
robe
Ferris
on and be
Bueller,
like, "Oh, hello
Ferris
there."
Bueller's thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So
that's
like
totally what it would have been.
obviously I think there were some rewrites. And
Yeah.
when those happened, I'm not sure. But again, I really feel like 6 and 7 were one episode that was split down the middle because they were 30 fucking minutes. And
I
then
can
we
see that.
get, and really, you could have just about ended it just by tagging on a couple little things here and there. The checkmate thing, you could have tagged on
Yeah.
and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's this episode. This episode is the tag on.
yeah,
It really is.
I mean, it's the completion of like the arc between, and there is satisfaction in that we truly get this insane arc for a character that I fucking hated. I hated Peacemaker in Suicide Squad. Hated him. They were like, "We're gonna have John Cena," and I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "We're gonna play Peacemaker." I'm like, "Who?" And like he was in Suicide Squad, and I hated him. And then they were like, "We're gonna make a Peacemaker TV show," and I'm like, "Why? He's the worst." And this whole like season and like some of Lay's season has just this complete turnaround for and made him an incredible, enduring character. Um, and you took all these secondary nobody characters where it's economos, whether it's hardcore, whether it's bird blindness guy, I can't think of his name, whatever. But you got all these like random characters, and they're going to be just put into like the DCU. And I think they're going to finally fulfill what they were trying to do at the end of Blue Beetle and at the end of was that Shazam 2, where they had
Yeah.
Economos and Hardcourt like just like kind of being like the agents of Shield, Nick Fury and Agent Coulson.
That show.
Right? But they can finally like go back and kind of like get back into the business of that, which I think is a good idea because you're going to need connective tissue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, like you said, a character that I have no idea who he was until I saw him in Suicide Squad. I'm like, okay, he's funny. It's John Cena, the "You Can't See Me" guy. I get it. I
Yep.
get it. And then he gave us the show, and I'm just like, God damn it, James Gunn did it again with a character that nobody knows or cares about. And here we are at the end of season 2. You're like, I want more of Peacemaker.
Absolutely.
At this point, I want to see more of Cena. like put Cena in other shows and other movies. Like,
yeah, man, it's
he's not just a wrestler. He's proven that he has acting chops, and it's not just like we
come a
went on
long
a
way.
rant before.
He totally
about it.
has. That's what we
Yeah.
talked about last episode, like when he
Yeah.
started screaming. And in this episode, with the whole boat thing and the whole like eating the burgers with like that whole fucking date night was amazing.
That was really good. I
It
really
was
liked
like
that.
real, and like um Amelia, she was great. Just like you kind of like really saw like the chemistry, and you saw her like let go of her like her barriers and her walls and her fucking everything, and like she just you could tell she was like falling for him, and
Yeah.
she saw past like the big goofy lummox that he is, and when they're on the boat and they did the slow dance, and
That was good. That was so
yeah,
good.
and they were eating Big Belly Burger, by the way.
Yes, they were. I was like, hey.
Hell, the whole scene of Hardcore and what's the android's name? I forgot
Sasha
her name.
Bordeaux.
Sasha Bordeaux. Like the fact that they go to the same exact restaurant and Bordeaux's like, have you ever eaten here before? And she's like, yeah.
Once. And she kind of
once.
looked at her. She was like, okay.
Yeah.
But
was
yeah,
perfect.
that whole beginning scene. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because they kept bringing it up the whole season. It's like, did the boat mean anything? Did it mean anything? People were thinking, oh, they must have, bummed uglies. No, they just had a kiss.
Just yelp.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Sometimes all it takes. And she felt it because she felt it, and that's when the bear, like you said, the bears got back up, came up, and she's like, I gotta go, and she ran, and she just left him there.
That is what you call a fearful avoidant, and that is one of the 3 attachment styles.
Anyway,
This is your therapy lesson by
It is
Blueberry.
Yeah, that's a name. That's a therapist name, all right.
Speaking of
Dr.
therapy sessions, can we talk about how I need a therapy session after we went to fucking Candyland from hell?
Right?
Like,
I was like,
man,
oh my God, so nice.
we got like everybody in like hazmat suits, just like ripping apart like the QUC or whatever it is, and
but before that,
quantum unfolding chamber, QUC.
Wait, before that, it goes to them going to each door. Most of them are locked, and then always I blank on the dude's name with the bird blindness, talking about the agent that they went to a strip club,
right?
And just talking about how he met a girl who he said not pretty, it's okay, but huge. I'm like, what is this conversation? And that doesn't help that Harcourt's like, stupidity, but I want to know how to
Yeah.
Oh my
How
God.
his heads?
Oh man, it was so dumb. But yes, and they go into the Candyland of hell.
Yes, they fucking rip his face off.
No, they didn't rip. They ate
his face off.
They ate his face off.
Man.
I was like,
Those
holy
little imps.
shit.
For all you like Halo players out there, they obviously put on the one skull where you shoot the grunts in the face and their head blows up in the friggin' confetti.
But them, it was glitter.
Yeah.
It was glitter.
It just totally reminded me of like shooting
a little
grunts.
bit, a little bit of like that what's the word? Attention detail. When Harcourt ripped off one in half, you saw its little spine. You see something pull up. I'm like,
it's like Laffy Taffy-ish too. It's so weird.
No,
just like,
ew.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so
just in time for Halloween.
Did anyone else like pick up like as they were all wearing their hazmat suits that like Judo Master had his mask on like inside the hazmat suit?
Yes, I noticed that.
Judo Master had his entire outfit on.
He did.
I don't think he takes it off.
No, he doesn't have any other clothes. Can we get Judo Master like a second set of clothes, please?
But what if it's like
pay the man more money? Give him more costume.
But what if it's like a I don't know, like like not volunteer thing, like like you swore to like never take this off.
That dude's got to wash himself.
All right,
he needs to be
deloused. What about Snake Eyes, huh? Does Snake Eyes have to wash himself?
Yeah, Snake Eyes takes the stuff off. He just doesn't look good underneath. He's all
and Snake
he looks
Eyes
like
vow
pepperoni
is not to
pizza.
Speak. Not about the costume.
What does Mando do?
What does? That's the question. That's the question.
They all take baths in the sacred waters.
Or in the privacy of their own little room.
Yes. So
I'm not thinking about it. Anyway.
Okay.
He's thinking.
I am. I'm trying to make sense of this. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we're going through the doors and we get to like Rick Flag for one thing. He's like kind of really like going on like a power trip and like talking about like he bought some kind of Lex something. Like he is buying into Lex like nobody's business now. He is completely power tripping. He is getting Lex whatever he wants, where he's taking notes for Lex. In fact, going back to Jose's theory, they open a door to a freaking black hole. And he's
Yep.
like, Lex is going to want to know about this. There's your theory, Jose. There's your Bizarro. I hope he comes through.
Maybe that's what he's looking for. Maybe he's looking for Bizarro.
Exactly. That would be amazing.
Nah, he wasn't looking for Bizarro. He was looking for what they found.
No. That when Bizarro went into the black hole.
No, I follow that.
Yeah.
What Rick Flag's looking for is exactly what they found.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Lex is like, oh, well, Lex did say, oh, I can't just transfer over somewhere. You have to give me more. Maybe that's one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, just a little something, whatever. Anyway, so then his girlfriend, or not his girlfriend, starts to get a little worrisome of what they're doing because people are dying every day.
Yes. And he doesn't give a single shit. To the fact where, like, I think Hardcore, like, calls him, like, Rick, and he's like, what? Why are you calling me that? Like, completely just...
Yeah,
piece of shit. Dude, you gotta go, like, higher because
he's
he
no
has
longer
that
trying to use
Exactly.
her.
Exactly. Yeah, I was really surprised if, like, Rick Flag's, like, full fucking turn in this one.
I think it's a thing of he is doing this because he knows at the end of the day he's doing this for revenge for his son.
Mm-hmm.
Revenge is blind to him. His anger is blind to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of I will do what I need to do to make sure that this guy pays.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's
and I think it's completely power trip.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we saw early in the season of him being willing to just give a beat down is the way he's in command and he's in power. He doesn't really care about law and what's right and wrong. He would fit in door number 2, Planet X, whatever we want to call it, the Nazi world. He would probably have a field day and love it. That's his personality. And that's what is showing through here.
Yeah. So I think the next the next scene, like Sasha realizes what's going on, and then Amelia comes back from the bar all bloodied up and everything, meets up with her, and then she asked her about if she knew where Peacemaker was. And she goes, no idea. But even though they want to find out. And poor Eagly, too, by the way. Poor fucking Eagly.
Yeah.
Like, Ginger Cool is literally looking for him. Like, he keeps opening doors. And I'm like, what is he doing? I thought maybe he was looking, like, for cameras or microphones or something that maybe Argus was, like, watching over them or something. Nope. He opens up the closet and all he sees is Eagly in the corner looking sad. I'm like, someone give that goddamn eagle some
bologna?
meat. Some bologna.
Some bologna?
Yes.
And that's what he's doing. That's what he went. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go get bologna. But it goes back to what Ginger Cool said in the little trailer last week. They're talking about what they're doing, and he goes, when the fuck do we ever do anything for the good of the people?
Yeah.
Yep.
That I'm like, that's the line right there. That's the line right there. God, he may be stupid, but he could be smart sometimes.
He's observant and sees what's going on.
Yeah.
And he's calling it for what it is.
Which I think kind of leads into like what happens to everyone at like the end of the episode. But I guess we'll circle back to that.
Yeah.
But speaking of like doing things that probably aren't for the betterment of mankind, they finally find it. They find the doorway that they're looking for, and the atmosphere checks out. They got grass, they got water, they got oxygen, and Rick calls it and he's like, we found it. This is the planet Salvation.
Yes.
Which everyone's like, well, what is this for? And it turns out to be a prison. They want to put the metahumans, and it's not even just the villains, it's the metahumans. They want to exile them from Earth because Arkham and Belle Reve, as they say, can't hold these people.
Yep. And
So,
they say they get out every week.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like we've been saying that for as long as DC has been making comics, but how many times have Joker gone now. How many times Harley Quinn got out? Like, well,
Yeah, it happens.
yeah,
Supervillains, you can't hold them in regular prison.
That's how.
Just
That's
doesn't
how.
work.
That's how the prisoner. That's how the security guards answer. That's their answer every time. They're like, "What happened? How'd they get out?" And then do like the Mike Berry thing. Eh?
They had tinfoil, damn it. But so for like the uninitiated, because it took me a second to kind of realize like what salvation is. And that is kind of a deep dive, and there's a run from 2007, right before Final Crisis. It's called Salvation Run, where Amanda Waller and the Suicide Squad start rounding up all the bad guys to send them away on a planet for this very thing. And they have like a group of Suicide Squad, and they're like, round all these people up, and we'll take time off your sentence. And they're like, great. Well, then they end up throwing those people on Salvation too. So you have Lex Luthor, you have the Joker, and Vandal Savage. All kind of there. You have like the three biggest, most charismatic, smartest people, villains, and they start making groups. And you have Lex Luthor, who's kind of building his group so they can get off of this place. You have the Joker, who's living for chaos, and you have Vandal Savage, who's like, let's explore this fucking place. Like, what's going on? And they eventually end up finding out that they're not alone on Salvation. They're not alone. And I don't know if you want me to come back to that later or tell you who they ended up finding.
Let's go back to that when we get to the ending.
Yes, there's some kind of noises. We'll come back to that. But
yeah, there
Salvation
are noises.
is pretty big, and
it's scary noises.
The other thing I want to point out about Salvation is, which ties back to when they first announced James Gunn and his like direction kind of for Superman, when he showed the logo and was like, Kingdom Come is a big influence on this. In the Kingdom Come story, Superman ends up making a prison for the metahumans. And it's called the Gulag, where he puts all these. Yeah, it's what it end. What happens
where's my Call of Duty Warzone people out there? We all know where that's called.
And what ends up happening is Superman puts them in there, and he like kind of like unjustly imprisons them. So what happens? They end up forming a team, and they break out of there, and with it comes Armageddon. In fact, Superman flies across the country at Mach speed to go try to like stop them from breaking out. And it says like, and faster than a speeding bullet, lightning strikes. And they show it's when Shazam and Superman collide in like one of my top 3 favorite comic book panels of all time. And that's when the war of the metahumans breaks out in the Kingdom Come universe. It's when they make the prison for the metahumans. So we'll see.
I don't think we're there yet.
That's deep dives with Mike Berry.
I don't think we're getting there, because they kind of have to do a whole reboot on a character.
Yeah, no, I don't think we'll get like Shazam versus Superman, but I think this can lead to the new regime versus the old regime, and the more morally corrupt superheroes versus the Superman.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I hear regime, I think I get PTSD from the Injustice stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get PTSD from that.
Number 3's on its way.
I know. I can't wait. Anyway, I mean, it would also be surprising too if we actually get a Shazam sooner rather than later, especially with he's calling this phase Gods and Monsters.
Yes.
You know, because maybe they are going to go that way. Maybe they're going to lean towards that comic run with Shazam and Superman fighting each other.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be that. It could just be the moral compass of this universe is off right now. And it's Superman should be the moral compass. And as he said, like, kindness is the new punk rock, and the universe needs to be kinder. That's for sure.
Exactly. Now, would you bring back Zachary Levi as Shazam?
Yes. Yep.
Would you?
100%. Yep.
Absolutely.
I thought he was amazing.
I disagree.
Okay.
I did enjoy him for his comedy, not his actual, like, when he was trying to be serious, it just didn't fit with me.
But it's Shazam. Shazam should never be serious. Billy Batson should be serious.
If he's going to fight Superman, don't you think he's got to be more serious?
Okay, so he's controlled by Mr. Mind.
Whatever. Anyway, we're off.
Yes. So deep dive. So other thing, and we got Sasha Bordeaux, and she is talking about she doesn't want to spend her life serving a broken system.
Yes.
Who says they don't want to do their life serving a broken system? That is a Bruce Wayne line, and in the comic, she was Bruce Lane's bodyguard for a little while.
Lane?
Bruce Lane, yeah, it's Lois Lane's long lost cousin.
in an alternate universe,
exactly. But that just struck out to me. I was like, maybe she'll join Bruce Wayne, hopefully. But of course, that was before we got the end of the episode. But we do get a nice little Birds of Prey moment where we have Sasha, we have Hardcourt, and we have ads all together, working. And I was like,
I dig it.
I want to see this. I want to see this. I would watch a 90-minute special with just the three of them fucking shit up.
Yeah, I would too.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I believe she's talking to her about all the plans that she had for wanting to help the people.
Yes.
Because that's what Ad's been doing this entire second season. Trying to help people the right way. And hasn't gone the way she wanted. And we got that emotional scene with her and her ex.
Yes. Oh my god, dude.
First of all, kudos to those two, because those two killed that scene.
Yes.
And
yeah,
because she tells her, like, look, I love you, but I'm gonna, like, what I'm gonna do, it'll kill you.
Yes.
And I can't do that, and we just can't be with one another.
If I have the life that I want, it will kill you. And if you have the life you want, I will feel trapped. Fuck.
Just oh man, and both of them crying and holding each other's hand. My God, they fuck.
I mean, this could be the scene that Gunn said makes him cry every time.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Maybe
it's either of those. It's either that or
this
the other
is
scene
the
we're gonna talk
only
about.
thing that I could really think.
Just not right for each other.
Just not right. Just not right for each other. Oh man, God damn you. Anyway, so we get that scene, and then they find Chris. Now, the way they found Chris, fucking Ginger Cool, has to distract the people. It does it the worst possible way. I can't. Hardcore's right. We can't have him do Black Ops.
He's a computer tech.
There was no game last night.
Shut up. There was no game last night, dipshit. Shut up.
And now he shows like total commitment. He just stays with the bit.
First off, I'm just thinking, how does that dude not see what those two girls are doing? He's literally standing right there.
Probably because they're high as shit on cocaine.
Oh my god!
True.
Like
we did
30 minutes earlier, they were like doing a tremendous amount of blow.
It was so bad. But in the end credits scene, he does tell the joke, and the girl actually laughs.
Yes,
a little too much. But
in there.
As I was like, hey, she feeling them. All right, Mr. Ginger, cool. All right. Oh my god, he stops. He's like, "Are we fucking done?" They finally get to this location, but first, hold on. We actually have to go back a little bit. Ads goes to see Vigilante. He's playing on the Switch. He's playing.
Can you say Ad?
No, her name is Lee.
No.
Ad
that was
for the
totally
Switch.
an ad, an advertisement.
No, I mean, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yes, but yeah, he's playing on the Switch, but she goes, "Hey, you need to like stop being mean to your mom." He's like, oh, "No."
Dude, what did he say?
Like an angsty teenager.
Dude, I haven't written down. What the fuck did he say to his mom? Jesus Christ, Mom, get off my nuts. She's just like, okay, dear.
like it's normal. Like he just says, "No, Mom, please leave me alone." No,
No,
completely opposite
freaks
of that.
out.
I think she's more of a psychopath than he is.
Maybe it runs in the family.
Maybe it does. Well, we can't. We don't know about the dad because the dad's gay and he's somewhere else.
Yeah,
I don't
That's
know.
not the
he's
same.
going.
We don't know
In
where
this
he's at.
universe, my dad's
He's
gay.
off being gay. Hey, do you, man? Be happy.
Exactly.
All right, whatever. But so Ads talks to him, and she tries to bribe him, or not bribe him, but give him the idea to use the money to get Chris out of jail.
Oh, the blood money, the cursed blood money.
The cursed blood money. What if that comes back and he's actually right?
Then they need to get Mystery Inc. in there and Scooby and the gang, all right, and they'll get rid of the fucking curse, and it's gonna be okay. Or they call in like the Supernatural brothers.
Yes, yep. Get Scooby Doo and the Supernatural. Get Sam and Dean. Get the Scooby Gang. Because I see that meme all the time. Like, oh, this place is fogged if those two groups are there. Oh man.
Now it's only worse if they call in the Ghostbusters.
Oof, that would be
you get
good.
those three crews.
At that rate, you might as well get
some
like
bad mumbo jumbo going down.
John Constantine.
Oh man.
Right, dude, you bring
what's
in
her name?
Oh, that's just some
Zatanna.
Zatanna, thank you.
Oh.
Anyway, so
you're welcome, Jose. You're welcome.
So, yeah, there you go. So she gets them to get the money.
Yes.
They take him. They take the money to get Chris out.
Mm-hmm.
Chris doesn't want to go.
No,
because he thinks he is the angel of death.
Angel of fucking death.
The angel of fucking. Excuse me. The angel of fucking death.
Like so overly dramatic, and all he needs is like the hair. Like,
come on, Mom. I'm an angel of death.
Right?
I'm a fucking angel of death. Don't worry, my hair will grow back. But anyway.
You're doing great, bro.
Thanks, man. So Chris goes to actually just get Eagly. I'm so glad that he's still thinking about Eagly, and he's like, I just got a present, but I need to go. I need to go get my eagle. Like, I need to get my eagle. So they go to this motel, and then they finally find him. But the way they find him, as he's getting to the car, Vigilante
overdoes it. Like, dude, didn't he just learn from like killing friggin' the White Dragon in the Lace universe? Like, just maybe like tone it down a couple clicks, dude. Just bring it down. Take your Ritalin.
Hits his head on the door.
Do it one way.
He hits his head on the door. Hazes him, so he passes out. He just looks
and
like
that's his
I
friend.
got him.
That's his
That's
fucking
his best friend. That's his best friend. You know.
Oh my god.
Best friends tase each other,
right?
All right, let me tase you guys.
Yeah, go for it, dude. I'll go first.
I volunteer as tribute. But okay, then we get to the scene where they all sit around and they talk to him.
Yeah, and again, Ads kills it, and like it's kind of like the cheesiest line, but it really meant something to me. Where she was like, "It's because of Chris that I believe in miracles. I saw an eagle hug a man." Like, and it's totally true. Like, I don't know. I love that whole thing.
She inspires him, or he inspires her to be great, to figure out who she was.
Yeah.
Vigilante just goes, "You're my best friend. Who am I going to do awesome shit with?" and then she goes, "Oh, Ginger Cool, Ginger." How does she say it? Ginger Cool like does something like he appreciates you or something, even though he's the you know how many times Ginger Cool has to like get you out of trouble, and he's the biggest coward here.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's the biggest coward.
He's like, he's like, I mean, did you have to fucking put that in? And then Amelia looks at him and goes, "We're tied. We're all tied." And my God, I felt what she said, man. It's
but listen to those words, because she says we're tied. and then she tries to retract it, but she can't because she knows what it really means. Because she literally goes, "We're tied. We're all tied," and then goes back into it to say, "No, like it meant something."
Yeah, and that's what does Chris go right for? He's like, "Did the boat mean anything to you?" And she
They made
says,
it, but they made it look like this is what I know what James was doing. He made it look like Chris said no, get out, and they all went their separate ways. That's what he made it look like.
Yeah.
But obviously, he comes out, asks her, did the boat mean anything? He's like, I don't care. And I'm not asking you to, and I'm not asking for anything. Did it mean anything? She's like, yes, of course it does. I was like,
it
damn,
meant
man.
fucking everything. Like,
It meant
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
And he goes into there. He takes a breath and he just starts dancing and celebrating.
He does, dude. The fucking theme song kicks in, the Foxy Shazam. Oh, dude, it was great.
But then it goes to the band actually performing at the ship.
Like, I had this conversation with my buddy Chris, like right before this happened, because he was like, "Yo, dude, did you ever look at like the lead singer of Foxy Shazam?" Because he's like, "It's not what you fucking think it is." Like, I was picturing a soulful woman. Okay, he is not that. Okay, at all. And I was like, "Wow, it's a dude singing that. Cool."
Yeah, and they killed it. Even though it was lip
Right?
syncing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and then it goes to Hardcore and Chris there rocking out again, jamming out, and the way he looks at her,
Yeah,
like he just loves her, man. He loves her, and she's
Mhm.
finally breaking down those walls
yeah.
and just being herself and being able to enjoy life, enjoying it for whatever this ride's about to be. Then they all go and they go take the money. They take all the money.
Take the money.
Yep.
They take the money. I know some of them took it for themselves. I know they did.
Why not?
Have free money laying around. Why not?
Shit, you don't tell me. I'll get a forklift. I'll bring that sucker in.
Back it up. Come on.
So they start a business. A real nice building, by the way. That's a
Yes.
very nice building. So it's the original. It's the 11th Street Gang. It's Sasha. It's
Judo
Master,
Judo Master.
and I'm always blanking on the dude's name.
Bird
The one with the
blindness.
bird blindness.
Bird
Yep.
blind. Bird
They're
blind.
all there. They're all there. They're starting a business together. And then him and Adrian have a trivia about spiders. I think I want to see a whole short of just them two.
Yes.
Because it looks like they just go off one another. It's so funny. Like, do you even know about spiders? Yeah. All right. Like it's just going off about it like it's normal. And they call their business Checkmate.
Which Checkmate is kind of the anti-Argus in the DC universe. It is run by Maxwell Lord, who obviously we have in the universe. It is bankrolled by Maxwell Lord after he bankrolls the Justice League International. And it is kind of all of that backroom shield shit that goes on. And they kind of have their hands in all the espionage. And obviously they have a forward-facing part of the business. But again, I want to see them pick up where they kind of left off with maybe the stingers at the end of the movies are them maybe just missing Argus as they pick up maybe say Clayface and throw him into that pocket universe with the end of
We'll
stuff
talk
that goes on.
about that in a
Yeah.
second. We'll talk about that in a second.
All right.
Did you know spiders have udders? Did you? Because I didn't.
No, that's completely new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so and Eagly actually starts to like Ginger Cool. That was a nice
Yeah, he
little
lands on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's on his feather
Yep.
on his wing on his shoulder. I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, yeah, let's go. That's so great. So we get to the end. Chris gets abducted by Argus.
Yo, they black bag him. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
I thought this was like before all that stuff happened, like during his on the run time. No, that because it was the same motel, I believe, right? It was the same motel that he was staying at.
It seemed like it.
Yeah.
So he gets there. Flag is there. They throw him in that dimension.
Thank you for volunteering. This is for Ricky. Fuck you, man.
You piece of shit.
Yes.
And he leaves him there. James Gunn, you said, "Oh, I'm not sure about season 3 yet," because you said that recently. We all know season 3 is coming. You don't have to deny that. What?
Do you think John Cena is taking a break? He just kind of finished up wrestling.
He's still going.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got 4 more dates to go.
Okay.
His last match is December.
Give the man some time, even from acting. Just let the man enjoy life.
Yeah, I agree.
Just let him
I agree.
disappear for a while.
I don't think he wants to, though.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that he likes to
Yeah, probably.
stay
I mean, I'm
busy.
sure money's very nice.
But I don't even think it's the money. I think, especially from this show, I think he wants to do more acting.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to do more of that. And that just seems he wants to be doing these serious things, like serious acting things. Not that wrestling's not serious acting. It's a whole different style of acting, a whole different thing. In some regards, it's harder than normal acting because you're constantly on.
Yeah, dude, it's one take.
Yeah, it's one take. You're constantly on. You're doing all this stuff. And it's the physical side as well as the emotional showcase.
Totally.
But Cena definitely seems like the guy that wants to keep doing this.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Acting.
He said he likes to do new stuff. Like he likes to, especially now that he's he's not young anymore. So and he said that in interviews, like he wants to try new, like playing the piano. He's never played the piano than the first.
He did good last season. Yep.
Yeah, he learned it and he did that. He's all about trying new things and being better and challenging himself. Like that's always been his memo. And he said it during Comic-Con. He was like, doing this. Like I was asked to be in Marvel. I was asked to be in Shazam. Like he was like, he's had opportunities, but the right opportunity hasn't come yet, and that was Peacemaker.
And it worked out like a fucking champ.
Even though it would have been cool to see him as Shazam, but
yeah, probably.
Well, of course, if they did that, they probably wanted him to go against The Rock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he lands on this planet and he's by himself, and we hear some kind of rumbling in the background,
like animal noises.
Yes, we're gonna circle back to what salvation actually is. It is the training ground for the fucking parademons of Apocalypse. It is run by Desaad, and it's not a nice place. Vandal Savage eventually stumbles across apocalyptic structures and the hellfire and stuff that's there, and yep, training ground for fucking parademons. So hopefully we're kind of just scratching the surface of the long game of getting the new gods and the War of Apocalypse.
And again, it just ties into Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
And Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lex's goons they're kind of free at this point.
Yeah, well,
the
that's
guys
the
that he
thing.
brought in.
They kind of pulled a Project Paperclip with them. They're like, hey, come work with us and tell us all your secrets of the terrible things you did and just help the government. It'll be fine.
It'll be great.
Yeah, we'll give you. We got health benefits, dude.
We got cookies.
Yeah.
Join the evil empire.
We have candy.
We have doors that can open to different universes.
But at the same time, circle back.
One's filled with candy. Go inside.
When Amanda Waller sends them to Salvation, they use boom tubes. And what is the theory of that box? It's a fucking boom tube.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there, man.
Well,
so
clearly,
did we get our officially huge cameo reveal? No, but I think
it was
we
Lex. It was
we
Lex,
got
yeah.
our nice little reveal of what's going on just beneath the surface and where like the story can go.
I will say this too. People were expecting a big thing. Even I was. I'm not gonna say
I was too, dude. I have it right here. No big cameo. What the fuck?
Anyway, so I get it, but now that we talked about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that end. I get it because you haven't introduced anyone else yet.
Yeah.
Technically, you've only gotten Peacemaker. We've only gotten Superman, Supergirl, Lex.
It's all
We
been.
haven't gotten the Lanterns yet, so you can't say that.
See, that's the next thing.
Yeah.
All 3 of the projects have been James Gunn's baby. This has all been him. The next 2 projects aren't James Gunn directed or written. We have Supergirl and we have Lanterns.
Oh, we also have Creature Commandos too. We also have those
Yeah,
guys too.
that's it. But again, they've all been James Gunn babies.
Yes.
And so we have like his clear definition of where like he wants it to go. Well, we're gonna put it in some other people's hands, and it's, of course, he said Lanterns is going to kind of shine the light, no pun intended, on like what is kind of going on Salvation. So we'll see. I still don't think that show's going to be too like.
Do you have all the Lantern rings, Michael?
Not with me. I own them. I just don't have them.
Okay.
But can you really own a ring? Aren't you just kind of the
Chosen?
custodian of it
You
for
kind
a
of are.
time?
I mean, you got to know the oath and brightest day and blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, gentlemen. Green Lantern's light.
Red Lantern's
Yeah.
light.
Oh, now the Red Lantern one's fucking nuts, dude. I don't even know that one.
Anyway, anything else you guys want to bring up before we wrap it up?
Overall, I think this season was a lot different from the first season in the fact that there wasn't exactly like a protagonist to like kind of defeat. It was kind of just Chris getting over himself and having to mature and figure out what he really wanted. And I think that's a unique way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it holds up to the first season just differently.
Yes, I agree on that.
It is more of a setup season, which is where like, yeah, there has to be a season 3 because the way you end it. Okay, fine. This is the way you end it. You can use them for cameos and little things there and there. You set up some things that actually connect.
Yeah.
But as far as like their personal stories go, this is a setup for more of a heroic story. You know, essentially the villain won on this one.
Yeah, the dude is totally
Rick
Empire.
Flag won. He's the
Yes.
villain, but they played him as the not
kind of like an
mustache
anti-hero.
twirling.
good guy that turns bad kind of thing.
Yeah.
The anti-hero.
Yeah, he wasn't like a
villain.
mustache twirling villain.
Yeah.
He's
not the big bad. He's not like
Mm-mm.
Lex Luthor coming out the big bad. No,
Yeah.
he's the little guy that's doing what he's doing and seemingly doing things the right way, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Wow, man, that sucks.
What I will add is a little while ago they announced that they have a secret project in the works that they don't want to announce because it is uniquely DC and they don't want Marvel to like steal it. One thing that Marvel has not done is a villains team in the kind of like we have the Legion of Doom in DC, and Marvel hasn't really touched on their own kind of like Secret Six or kind of like doing anything like that.
Yes, they did.
If you say fucking not Suicide Squad Marvel style
Thunderbolts.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm talking like bad guys being bad.
I got
But-
what you're saying. I
yeah.
got you.
And I think salvation can lead to that, and we can get the Legion of Doom. It's just take your fucking time with it, guys. Take your time.
Can I say one thing though?
Yes.
We could see that in Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we are about to see that way. So
Mhm.
Marvel not doing a Suicide Squad, a bad guys being bad team.
Yeah, they
they've
totally
done it.
did that. They
totally
totally
done
did that after DC did 2 of them.
Yeah, a little late to the party, but we ball. But I will say too, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was somewhat confirmed that Vigilante was gonna be in Man tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
so?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but because James Gunn said you will see these characters sooner rather than later.
Good. And hopefully like they show up in we're still getting Creature Commando season 2 eventually, I imagine.
I would
There's
imagine.
There is the Waller show that's supposedly out there. We'll see.
I don't think the Waller show's happening.
But what I end up hoping happening, what I hope ends up happening, my spoke is broke. Is
You're what?
my spoke was broke.
My spoke broke.
You have your villain movie with Clayface coming up,
Yes.
and they're not going to be able to just stick him in Arkham because he is way OP for that. So they take him and they throw him into that fucking Pandora, or not Pandora, Salvation. And you start kind of doing that, and you have Argus doing that, and Amanda like just taking people. She throws fucking Cersei in there, anybody, and you have Checkmate maybe like 3 steps behind them, and we start kind of seeing the rivalry build up between Argus and Checkmate, and Ricky Flag Senior is kind of, dude, what's he gonna do for Creature Commandos 2? He's gonna be a total dick.
Probably hook
Oh
up
my god,
with another princess, baby.
I don't know, dude. Well, the bride's gonna kick his fucking ass.
Oh boy, yes he is.
Yes,
But we need to see these guys in live action because I want to see David Harbour as Frankenstein.
yes.
I need to just see. I just need to see his character, how he does it in live action. Because again, if you have not seen it, me and Mike talked about Creature Commando. So if you want to watch that
Every episode,
again, it goes back to the episode with him and Flag. He goes hide, and he hides in the corner behind the lamp. I need to see that stupidity. I need to see it in live action. I just need to see how he does it. But yeah, and like we said, we thought we were going to see GI Robot,
right? Like, so yeah, it was kind of just a like, okay, we had like Earth X, Earth 2, as James Gunn calls it, and we just kind of like closed the door on that. Obviously, we can go back and like see who his brother turns into, but I just want like throw GI Robot in there, slam the door, and just have him go like, "Oh boy, Nazis," like, and just end it at that, and just end it at that. Like we know what he's gonna do.
I mean, I'm down. All you see is Peacemaker look at him. You're like, oh boy, Nazis. He's like, go for it.
Right?
or he just
rip 'em
fights
up.
with him. Could you imagine?
Have fun.
Oh man, I need to see that ASAP. I'm trying to find the post. I'm trying to find it. I saw it on X.
Yeah.
I saw it on X. And I just don't see it. I don't see it no more. I'm sad. But anyways. But yeah, I did see that Vigilante is supposed to come to Superman Man tomorrow.
I'm all for it.
Interesting.
I'm all for it too. But listen,
we'll see how it goes.
Yes, we will. I will say this
oh my
as well.
God, can you imagine?
Oh, okay.
Vigilante and fucking Guy Gardner together.
He becomes an honorable member of the Justice Gang.
Like, do you think he likes his hair though, or do you think like Vidge has like a problem with it?
Yeah, Vidge is gonna have a problem with his hair. Be like, dude, He's still gonna be like, so you just totally put a bowl in your head and cut around it?
I don't know. I feel like he would be like his best friend again. I really do feel like he'd be his best friend. I don't know. Okay. I will say this before I said it earlier in the season, but I'm going to repeat it because now the season's over, and I think it's pretty clear of what they were going, and it was kind of a sign for everybody, just to tell people that if you are dealing with something, talk to somebody.
Absolutely.
It could be a family member, it could be friends, it could be a therapist. There is hotlines for you to talk to somebody. You matter in this world. Don't matter what race, don't matter what gender, it doesn't matter whatever you believe in, it doesn't matter. You are a human being. We are all human. Kindness is the new punk rock. James Gunn has told us that, and it will be the anthem of this phase for DC and for the future as well. You matter no matter what it is. Just going to leave it at that. Call somebody.
988. Always. That is the hotline.
There you go. But thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. We're at 295 subscribers, people. We are 5 subscribers away from 300. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Yay!
We're almost there. Please share this and subscribe. We're trying to quit our day jobs.
Oh my god.
If we get to quit our day jobs doing this, that would be amazing.
Oh man, I could go in. I could picture.
You better put a couple zeros next to that 250.
We can only do that if you guys are interacting and you guys are helping and you guys are going to that link and comment, liking, and subscribing and helping.
This is our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Geeks at the Nerd Table on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere on your social media platforms. Yes, Michael?
No, Michael just wants to.
Michael. Okay. All right.
Mouse.
But since Jose's not here, Baby Gorilla Comics, his Instagram, right here. Go share some love for him.
Comic book.
Buy a comic book, everybody.
Buy a fucking comic book.
Buy a comic
book.
At Baby Gorilla Comics, he will hook you up. We promise. Tell him that we sent you.
Yes.
Also, if you want a Funko Pop for free, tell him it's for me. But Jose obviously is not here, so we want to tell you about his podcast, Street Light Confessions. Scan that barcode, takes you right to it. He will be talking about mental health as well as talking to people on a daily basis of what they deal with. I cannot wait for it. I know he's working very hard to get the whole thing going. We cannot wait, brother. We cannot wait for you to come back and
proud of you, bro.
Do what you gotta do because we are proud of you. But until then, everybody, we will see you guys back at the table. We will see you guys next time. Peace.
Adios.